Hi, I'm Jesse Mack. If you're watching this video, you probably already know that. Really, really. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Uh, as of right now, I am going to stop doing my one word or less comic reviews for the foreseeable future. Uh, it pretty much comes down to me not having a whole lot of time since moving. As it turns out, there's a lot more to do, at least until I move in. As you may have seen, my wife and I got a big dog last week, and man, this guy is a lot of work. Uh, and it's now that I'm actually talking, I can't think of what to say, which is why I did one word or less comic reviews in the first place. Uh, yeah. So it's amazing how much time it takes me to do the short reviews. It actually would be so much easier to just talk about all of the comics for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. But I wouldn't watch that video, so why would I put it on the internet for somebody else to try to watch? I'm sure some people would enjoy it, but I don't have that level of hubris. Oh yeah, I do. You may have seen that I also did a wrestling show that. Anyway, pretty much comes down to me not having much time in my week, and I have a lot of things that I want to do creatively, and I don't get a chance to do them because I have to put this first in time on Tuesday or Wednesday, and more often than not, as of late especially, Thursday or even Friday. It's now Saturday, and I've barely even gotten to start reviewing comics, so it seemed like the good time to pull the plug. Uh, but I will say I am very much going to miss reading comics with that critical eye. It's amazing how many books I enjoyed on a much higher level because I had to go back and look at them and think about them. And without having to do the reviews, I don't think I'm going to do that. And so I'm hurting my own experience in that way. But if I get to, make some short movies or videos or work on that album that I started last January that I had to stop doing because, as it turns out, when you have surgery on your butt, you don't really feel like working on music. And then Zelda came out and it got pushed to the back burner, and it's still on the back burner, and I want to get it off the back burner. So, and I appreciate everybody who has watched these videos, whether you just got here or you've been here the whole time. Like the early ones were a joke. I thought it would be funny to just do quick comic reviews, just do like a 30-second video where I review 10 comics. And if you go back and watch those earliest videos, it is me just saying, like, yeah, good, whoa. And there's no content there, but it's kind of silly, and that was fun. As I kept doing them, I had to force myself to actually do a better job. And sometimes trying to distill these things down to one word is just taxing. So it's frightening how many of these, just sitting down with like a stack of 10 books, and I'm sitting there for 2 hours trying my best to figure out how to explain why this issue of Iron Man is kind of bland, but interesting, and I can't wait to see where it's going. But I'm not there yet, and every time I buy the book, I'm a little bit sad that I'm not getting as much value out of it as I want, even though I love the characters, but it's just not doing it for me. What's the one word for that? It's hard. So, it's I might come back at some point, or at the very least, when I read a comic I get jazzed about, I could very easily just pop in and do 2 or 3 minutes on a book here or there, because I am still excited about. I love comics. Comics are freaking great. Serialized storytelling is the bomb. I think that's also a big part of why I enjoy professional wrestling, because it just keeps going. Everything that happens built on the stuff that came before it, and the more you learn about the past, the more it enriches the future. I love that stuff. So, I'm not gone. I'm just not going to be as constant, and I hope that people stick with me to see what happens next, because I am not sure what I'm doing next. I just know that it's just become too much for me, and again, that sounds stupid because these are videos where I say one word for a comic, but This has been a long time coming, but I just kept pushing through because I enjoy doing it, or I enjoy having had done it, but the actual doing of it it has become quite the chore. So, yeah. Got a new house though. It's pretty cool. That dog's a real dope. I love his dumb face. So, that's pretty cool. Gave him a bath today. He smelled terrible, and now he still smells bad. So what was even the point? It just smells differently bad now. Anyway, I'll see you on the other side. Watch the stars for me. I don't have a clever way to end this. Hey, did I mention I'm allergic to this dog, and it's slowly killing me, and that's probably not helping things. I am constantly on some kind of medicine. I have an appointment with an allergist in like 3.5 weeks, but it can't come soon enough. Plus, also, in the area I live, the pollen count is record-setting. And when you move, there's dust everywhere. I've just been a sneeze and eyes running factor. Like, I'm gross. I'm gross right now. Oh, man. Oh, that's a wheeze. Okay. Anyway, see you on the other side.